channel. I'm a little nervous because I don't usually stream with the face cam on. I do have another channel at Yaz the Artist, and I do live streams on there Monday through Thursday doing doodle requests. So if art and crafting are kind of your interests, please check out my other channel, Yaz the Artist. But yeah, welcome to this channel. I just started it, I don't know, a couple months ago because I kind of wanted to show some of the other things I'm into besides just art and crafting. So I'm planning on doing some like cooking, some cooking streams, eventually some live fishing streams as well once it starts getting warm. And maybe just some streams of us just hanging out and me playing my little steel tongue drum because that's really relaxing. But anyways, today I wanted to show you what I'm making. I am making a slow cooker Salisbury steak. This is my first time trying this recipe. So this is a picture of what I'm going to be making. I've been doing a lot of slow cooker meals the past couple weeks. My hub's had to get some dental work done. Some pretty intense dental work done, like, I don't know, a little while ago. So he's only really able to eat some like softer foods. So on the weekends, specifically on Saturdays, I've been making a lot of like slow cooker meals and stuff. I've used a slow cooker before, but I've been trying a bunch of new recipes, so I thought I'd share this one with you today. And I did share a chicken pot pie slow cooker recipe, I think with you all already, as a short. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But anyways, let's get started on this today. So first things first, I've got to get my hamburger patties ready, and I do need to fry them in a frying pan before I put them in the slow cooker. You could probably use like some like beef stew meat or something like that if you didn't feel like going through this whole process of making the hamburger patties. But I'm just going to do like the recipe says as far as that goes. Typically, I do mostly follow a recipe, but I kind of like to add my own things and maybe omit some things too sometimes and just kind of make it my own. So if anyone's interested in making this recipe, I will share it in the description of this video once it's been published. But let me scoot you over here. This is my first time doing this, so I don't really know how it's going to go, but we'll figure it out together. I might need to just drop you down a little bit lower here. There we go. So, first things first, I've got to get these hamburger patties formed and everything. So, let me grab my big bowl. Yeah, I've done a bunch of art and crafting streams. I've done one baking stream a long time ago on Twitch, but this is my first time ever doing like a whole cooking stream. Like I mentioned, it is going to be in the slow cooker, so I'm not going to be able to show you the finished meal live on stream, but once the meal is all ready and everything, I will share it maybe as a picture of it as a YouTube community post. And I'm thinking I'll probably turn this into a short as well in case someone doesn't want to watch this whole live to see how it all came together. Alright, let me grab this ground beef here. Oh, whoops. Alright, so first things first. We gotta get our ground beef ready. So I'm just gonna add all the other ingredients first, and then I'll add the ground beef last, so I don't have to worry about washing my hands yet. So this is to make it says to use 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm just making this meal for 2 people, so I'm probably gonna like cut this recipe in half. So we'll see what happens here. So let me grab my little measuring cups and stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this live. hopefully it works out okay. I am using Wi-Fi to stream on, so I don't know. You never know with the Wi-Fi how it's going to be, right? I think I'm just going to do 1 pound of beef instead of 2 pounds, so I am just going to half this recipe. So we got, first up, some Italian breadcrumbs, and I need some milk. We don't usually drink, I'm lactose intolerant, so I only drink oat milk. So I don't usually have milk on hand. I had to get this milk just for this recipe. I'll do a little, half a thing of milk. Okay. And then we need our onion soup mix, and then the ground beef. Alright. Another thing I don't usually have on hand. So we will see how this goes. Maybe while I'm filming, I'll just go ahead and, or while I'm doing the stream, I'm just going to go ahead and film the short for it too. Put a little bit of milk. And it says to use 1 packet of this for 2 pounds of ground beef, but I'm just going to use the whole packet. Like I said, I'm going to half the recipe, but I don't think it's going to hurt to use a whole pack of this. So we'll just do that. Okay. And now the messy part, the ground beef. Feels kind of weird not putting any eggs in this. I always, like, whenever I make hamburgers, I always put a little egg in there to help keep the hamburger patties stick together, but it doesn't say to do that on this recipe, so I'm going to listen to them about that. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. We just got a new wood-burning stove yesterday installed, so maybe here sometime this winter I'll do some live streams just chilling in front of the fire, maybe playing my steel tongue drum or something. That might be kind of fun. I'm always open to suggestions and things. Yeah, this channel is basically just to share all the other hobbies I have besides being an artist and a crafter and a doodler. I like to do a lot of other things. So, we got our ground beef in here. I know I'm going to have to stir this with my hands, but I'm just going to use this. Let me scooch you over a little bit maybe so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. So I do need to put this other ground beef away real quick before I get my hands all messy. So give me 1 minute and I'll try to get a better angle on this mixing bowl so you can actually see what I'm doing. Portion out this ground beef so I can throw it in the freezer. Actually, I'm going to leave some out so I can do some meal prepping tomorrow for the week, because I do live stream on my other channel Monday through Thursday. By the time I'm done live streaming on my other channel, I usually do like 4, 5, 6 hour lives on there. I'm usually really tired. Hey Miranda! So I've been trying to meal prep on Sundays. How are you, lady? Thank you for joining. You're the first person to join me today. This is my first time trying to do a cooking stream, so I'm still trying to figure out the best like camera angle and everything. How are you today? Hope you're having a nice weekend. Alright, let's see if I can get this camera moved a little bit. So yeah, this is my first time doing a cooking stream. I know, it's a little bit weird like showing my face on camera because I'm always behind the camera. But today I am going to be in front of it. Oh, I'm making Salisbury steak, but in the slow cooker. This is my first time trying this recipe. Hopefully you can see this okay. I'm also like filming a short of this video at the same time. But yeah, do you like to make slow cooker meals ever? I just started really getting into them the past couple weeks. My hub's had to get some dental work done, so we've been eating a lot of slow cooker meals to make it a little easier on him. Let me scoot you back even more. There we go. Now you can see the whole shebang. Okay. So far I've got the ground beef, Italian breadcrumbs, milk, a packet of onion soup mix, and some ground beef. I'm just going to clean up as I'm going here. Alright, so I've got to form this into some patties. I did just turn on my frying pan so I can put them directly from the bowl into... Actually, I think I need to coat these in flour too. Let me check my recipe. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, let me get my flour ready before I do anything else. There we go. I think you can see, huh? Yeah, this is my first time trying this recipe. I've never actually made Salisbury steak at home, let alone in the slow cooker, but I've been trying to explore some different recipes. So far I've made chicken pot pie, which I did share as a short in the slow cooker. I also made a beef ramen last weekend in the slow cooker. I filmed it, but I haven't posted it yet as a short, but I will be sharing that sometime soon. It's just like my other channel keeps me really busy. What's up, Lord Joseph? How you doing? So I don't have as much time to spend on this channel as, you know, I probably would like to. The recipe doesn't say anything about seasoning this, but I'm kind of a rebel when it comes to following recipes. I always gotta put my own little touch on it. And I'm really into spices and seasoning, and I don't feel like adding a little extra seasoning is gonna hurt anything. So I'm just adding a little Italian seasoning and some garlic. Hope you're having a great weekend, Lord Joseph. Thank you for joining. Put some black pepper in here. I am making slow cooker Salisbury steak right now. It's my first time trying this. I'll put a little bit of salt. Alright, hopefully you can see this okay. I'll try to tilt this so you can see it. Yeah, thank you for being here, y'all. I hope everyone's having a great day. This is my very first live on this channel, so I'm excited. I was also a little nervous because I don't usually like show myself on camera. But you know, sometimes you gotta try different things in life. Yeah, I'm cooking with my heart. You love seasoning too? Yeah, I always cook from the heart. Recipes are just a basic guideline for me. Yeah, I agree, Miranda. What are y'all's favorite things to cook? Does anyone have a favorite recipe? And if there's ever anything you guys want to see me cook or bake here or anything like that, let me know. I'm always down to take suggestions. So this is what we got. Well, thanks, Lord Joseph. You know, doing what I can. Yeah, this is my first time trying this, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna form some patties now. Yeah, I've always really been into cooking and baking and stuff. But it's been really fun using the slow cooker more. I don't usually use the slow cooker as much as I have been. So what I had to do was form the patty. Then I'm dumping it. Hopefully you can see this. I put it on a plate of flour. And now I'm going to put it in the frying pan. But I forgot to put my oil in the frying pan. So I don't usually use oil when I'm frying burgers, but it said I was supposed to. So I'm just going to form these patties and then I will add the oil. The slow cooker life is in the slow cooker. Yeah, it is. I love the slow cooker because otherwise, like, whenever I make a meal, I'm usually in the kitchen for at least an hour. Sometimes two if I'm making like enchiladas or something. Enchiladas are like my signature dish, I guess you could say. If I had a signature dish, it would definitely be enchiladas. Those literally take me 2 hours every time I make them. So it's been kind of nice to take a break from being in the kitchen for hours at a time. And just use it, just put it together and throw it in the slow cooker. It's even nicer when you're making a slow cooker meal where you don't have to do any of this kind of prep work ahead of time. But this recipe looks so good, I figured it'd be worth giving it a shot. And if anybody that wants to make this, I will share the recipe in the description of the video and see what happens. Ooh, beef or chicken? You love enchiladas? Me too. I make beef enchiladas. Sometimes I make chicken, but I grew up eating beef enchiladas with the red sauce. So I like those the most. I mean, chicken enchiladas with green sauce are good too, but I definitely prefer the beef ones. I did. You did such a great job on it, Miranda. I love that video. You're so good at putting together videos and like editing and stuff. You're like a natural. They're very engaging. Like, and it was cool how you're cutting to all the different scenes and putting the messages on the screen and everything. You did such a good job, girl. So proud of you. You always make green chicken. Oh, okay. You're a chicken enchilada girl. I got you. Yeah, those are fire too. It's nice to mix it up sometimes, you know. All right, I need to wash my hands real quick. Give me 1 minute. Suggestions for things I should cook or bake on stream, or even different kinds of streams you think I should try out, let me know. I'm planning on doing some baking ones, some cooking ones. I have a steel tongue drum, which I've played for the background on some of my shorts, so I thought it might be fun to just do some videos where I'm playing my drum too. So I'm just going to add a little oil to the pan. With the old El Paso is the best. Yes, El Paso's pretty fire. Rosaritas? Those are some pretty good It's a really good sauce too. I'm trying to figure out a way that you guys can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, of course, Miranda. Please make chicken dumplings. Okay. You know, I've never actually made chicken dumplings before, but that, I did see a slow cooker recipe for that too. I'd definitely be down to try that out. I'm gonna have to write myself a little note, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Alright, I really don't want to touch this ground beef again, so we got our coated beef patties. I'm gonna put them in here. I really appreciate y'all joining me. It's always like, you know, I was a little nervous trying to do my first live this morning on here. Which I know is really silly because I live stream like all week, but this is a little bit out of my my norm, you know. This is gonna work out perfect though. I have exactly enough room in my pan for these 5 patties. Alright. We got the messy part over. Thank goodness. Alright, I need to clean up. I spilled a little flour. Yeah, if my dogs end up coming down here, I know you two have probably seen my dogs already, but I can show them to you again if they come down here. They're both chilling upstairs right now. You love dumplings? Oh yeah, have you made dumplings, like your own dumplings before? I forgot. I'm trying to film a short for this at the same time as live streaming, so just gonna film that, and I'll clip that. Alright, and then these need to cook medium high, quickly brown on both sides. Alright. Well, let me write myself a little note about the chicken and dumplings thing so I don't forget. Chicken and dumplings. Yeah, if y'all have any other like baking or cooking suggestions, just let me know. Your favorite comfort food? You'll marry a southern man if you can make it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel you on that. You know, I haven't had dumplings in a really long time. They're like somewhat similar to chicken pot pie, kind of, right? And thank you for the likes, y'all. Woohoo, we got 5 likes. Let's go. I've tried making them twice so far. Haven't gotten the cook right yet. Still like dough. Oh, okay. So you make the dumplings from scratch and everything, huh? Alright, I guess we're just waiting for these to fry up. Make sure. I don't really like using oil very much to fry hamburger in, like hamburger patties. So I didn't put as much as I said to. But I guess while that's going, I can start cutting up some onions. So what have y'all been up to today? Anything exciting? Anyone have any fun plans for the weekends? Tried scratch and tries using Bismuth mix and it came, oh, okay, I gotcha. I definitely want to try to make them from scratch and see how they turn out. So the recipe doesn't say anything about adding onions, but you know. I feel like it's not Salisbury steak without some onions, so I'm just going to cut some of these up to put in the slow cooker while that ground beef is cooking. See how it goes here. So what kind of things do you cook while you're in your big truck, Lord Joseph? I'm trying to read the messages from far away. You're the best for trying. Yeah, me too. I love onion and garlic as well. So what Lord Joseph said his comfort meal is chicken and dumplings. What's your comfort meal, Miranda? I do have the chat pulled up on my computer too. There we go. Maybe I can read it a little easier like that. I think I need more onions than that even. I love onions though. Can never have enough onion or garlic. Oh, eat salads and microwave food. It's hard to... Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. That makes sense. That makes total sense. And I'm sure you get sick of eating out all the time, right? Fast food. Get this onion ready to chop up. Honestly, during the week, by the time I'm done with my lives, I'm usually like so tired that I don't want to spend a bunch of time making food. So usually I eat leftovers during the week after my live. Or I'll just make like a quick sandwich or something. Something easy. You love all foodies? I'm a foodie too, girl. I feel you on that. I'm just so tired, like, after the streams during the week, so yeah, I don't know, mostly the weekends is when I do my, like, most of my cooking. The last couple weekends I've gotten smart, and on Sundays, or like Monday morning, I'll like prepare something for myself, so I have some like good dinner to eat for the week. Last week I made stuffed zucchini. It's this Arabic dish called kusa. And I made some of that on Monday morning before my stream, so I ate on that for a couple of days. But I did film making that as well. But I still need to edit it and post it. Editing just takes so long, and I'm so busy trying to keep my other channel going. You know, I'm trying to juggle 2 channels. We'll see how it goes. Fast food is so expensive and it tastes all the same. Yeah, exactly, Lord Joseph. I don't really ever eat fast food. Every once in a great while, I get a craving for those Taco Bell spicy potato soft tacos. Like, I do not like Taco Bell at all. But just every once in a while, I don't know why, I get a craving for those. So I'll go eat a couple of those, but that's about it. I don't know, fast food kind of grosses me out nowadays. But like you said, it's all like fake and chemical tasting. Whoops. I think I need to switch. This isn't going to work. I'm going to end up messing these up. I need to get myself some water. So how's the weather for y'all today? Is it warm or raining, or what is it like for you guys? Love your carbohydrates, pasta, rice, potatoes. That's funny. Girl, me too. I love my carbs. I don't know how people can go through life without eating them. Yeah, I love my pasta, any kind of pasta. And definitely potatoes, any kind of potatoes. Yeah, but I think the only fast food I'd really probably eat nowadays is like In-N-Out. I don't know, In-N-Out's mostly like a West Coast thing. I don't know if they have In-N-Out where you guys are, but it's like this hamburger chain and they make all their fries from like scratch and everything. And it's really good. Hopefully they'll start bringing In-N-Out to more places. But they put like this special Thousand Island sauce on their burgers. It's kind of like Thousand Island. It's so good. Yeah, if you ever get a chance and you see an In-N-Out, if you're traveling, definitely give them a try. It's so, so yummy. Oh, it's bright and sunny? Oh, you're diabetic? I'm so sorry to hear you have to go through dealing with diabetes. That's gotta be so rough. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're getting In-N-Out there? Oh my goodness. Yes, Miranda, you definitely gotta try it. And when you try it, try their animal style fries, which is when they like grill the onions and put like cheese and their like special sauce. It's so good. You can get animal style hamburgers too, but I just like the animal style fry. It's so fire. Oh, it's 71 there too. You're south of Nashville, Tennessee. Oh my goodness. All the way in Tennessee, huh? I have family that live out there in Tennessee. Also, can you guys hear me okay? I didn't even think about it. I should have used my little clip-on mic thing that I have. I just got it recently, so I'm not used to using it yet. Next time I do a live on here, I'll try out that mic. But I'm kind of planning on doing like a live here maybe every Saturday. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Yeah, for them fries. You can hear me good? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. So nice of you guys. So do you get to go home soon, Lord Joseph? Or are you going to be out on the road for a while longer? Yeah, definitely try those animal style fries, Miranda. They're so fire. I don't think I have anything else I need to prepare while I wait on this. So once these are done, I have to put them in the slow cooker and stack them up like a pyramid, the recipe says. And then I'll add all the other ingredients, which are just this condensed 2 cans of cream of chicken condensed soup, some water, and some au jus mix. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. I love trying new recipes and trying new things in the kitchen. It's always so exciting. Might go home tomorrow. Oh, nice. You get to spend some time with your niece. Do some shopping. I mean, what girl doesn't love a little retail therapy? I usually love, like, I only go to town once a week. I live out in the middle of nowhere. And the closest stores are literally like 40, 45 minutes away. So I don't go to town very often at all. But, you know, usually once a week I like to go just look around Marshall's or Ross or look around Walmart. Not even if I don't need anything, I just like to go and see what they have, you know. But last week I went to Marshall's and there were so many people there. It was like Halloween was over and now everybody's in like their Christmas shopping mode. So I'm probably not going to do much shopping till Christmas is over. It's not worth it. There's just too many people. I don't like to be in a crowded little aisles with a bunch of people around me. I'm like, no thanks. So I'm just going to kind of take it easy, maybe do some online shopping or something. Yeah, everyone's getting ready for Christmas already. Like, I thought people, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I thought a lot of people didn't, back in the day at least, like, you didn't really get ready for Christmas till after Thanksgiving was over with, right? But I guess everyone's doing their shopping earlier and earlier. It's crazy. Like, I remember last year going and doing some last minute Christmas shopping, and they already had the Valentine's Day stuff out before Christmas was like even over. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, Miranda. I just, that's why I like living out here in the middle of nowhere, because I do have neighbors, but I'm not like crammed in with a bunch of people, and it's much better. We just order, yeah, do some online shopping. So what kind of stuff are y'all like trying to get for Christmas, for your Christmas shopping? I'm actually gonna, as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm gonna be filming a long form video for my other channel. And it's gonna be best gifts to give to artists. I did one last year and it got some pretty good views. People seem to like it. So I'm gonna make another video this year. And I'll still talk, you know, include some of the stuff I did last year, but also add some new things in there too, like some stocking stuffers and stuff like that. Don't go Christmas shopping till you get your Christmas bonus. That's the week before Christmas. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's nice, you get a Christmas bonus. Nice. So do you just do some online shopping too, Lord Joseph, or you go into the stores? It's so nice, like, to be able to sit here and have a conversation with you two, and you know, on my other channel, the lives be getting a little cray-cray sometimes, and I'm just like talking so quickly, trying to keep up with everybody. So it's kind of nice to have a little slower pace today. So yeah, I'll probably start doing these lives like every Saturday, I'm thinking. And you know, it's not always going to be cooking. I want to mix it up with the content. So we'll see. You like to fight strangers at the store? Man, it's so crazy. People really get crazy in their shopping. I remember like hearing some really horrible stories, like people getting trampled and stuff, trying to do some Christmas shopping. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with people? So yeah, you're a brave soul going out there the week before Christmas and getting it all done. So do you both have like large families that you have to shop for? I don't. It's just me and my hub, so we just get each other gifts and that's it. It's easy. Yeah, sometimes we can't always chat. I always have questions. Yeah, this is so nice. You went and did Black Friday shopping once, never again. Oh my goodness. You know, I've never tried to do any Black Friday shopping. I'm not brave enough to try that. You have 11 kids to buy for. Oh my goodness. So you have a really big family, huh? That's so nice. That's really cool that you guys are like close with your family like that and get together and do the whole family, you know, celebrations for the holidays. We live like 3 hours away from any of our family, so we don't really venture down too much for the holidays, which honestly I don't mind. It's kind of nice just having it be us and the dogs, you know. I like it. Just for the kitties. Aw, that's sweet. How many kids do you have? If you want to share, if not, I totally get that too. Man, I used to love going to shop at, I know we're on, I just want to talk about shopping, I guess, right now. I used to love to go to the dollar store, but ever since they raised their prices, I'm like, it's not even worth it anymore. Oh, that's nice, your two kitties. Aw. That's really sweet. I was thinking, I just thought of this idea. this morning or last night. So you two are going to be the first ones to hear about it. But for my other channel, I was thinking it'd be really fun. So I already have a tutorial on there for how to draw and paint an owl, but I wanted to do a live stream on my other channel where I did like a draw with me kind of thing, because I know the holidays are coming up and some people like to give like homemade gifts. So I figured I could show people how to draw and paint an owl, and maybe they can give that as a gift for Christmas. So I'm thinking like December 1st, which is a Monday, I'll do like a draw with me thing where we'll like draw the owl, and then like on another stream, I'll do like a thing of how to paint the owl. So that way people, like, cause you know, there's a lot of younger people that come to my lives. And I know, you know, kids don't usually have money to spend on gifts, but they still want to give something. I mean, not just kids, everybody in this economy. So I thought that might be kind of fun. So they can make like a homemade gift and give it to whoever. Like getting candy and the little stocking stuffers from the Dollar Tree. You would love that. Yay! Yeah, Dollar Tree definitely still has some good little things. I mean, I used to go to Dollar Store and spend like $80 to $100 because they have a lot of really good crafting stuff there. But ever since they raised their prices, it's like almost the same as just going to Walmart. So I don't know, I kind of gave up on Dollar Store. Exactly, Miranda, it's so crazy. Ollie's, Burlington, and other discount places. I've never heard of Ollie's. I have heard of Burlington. Do you guys have like a Ross and a Marshall's? I've always been a Ross girl, but it's just been in the last like 3 or 4 months I realized how awesome Marshall's is. So I've been going to Marshall's a lot. They're a little more expensive than Ross, but they have some really cool stuff there. I found this Nightmare Before Christmas Advent Day calendar, and I'm going to be sharing that probably here on this channel. Trying to read these comments from far away. Here, let me move this computer so I can just read this. Thank you. Thanks, Lord Joseph. You love Ross? You have a Ross? Yeah, Ross has some good stuff. The closest Ross like in town that I have is like really small. So, I don't know. It's alright. They have some stuff, but I really love the, I've been loving Marshall's, man. Especially for their little jewelry and stuff. I think these burgers are about done. I mean, I probably don't need to have them cooked all the way through because they're going to be in the slow cooker anyways. Just as long as they're brown, right? Oh, you guys have Five Below. You know, I've never actually been to a Five Below. We don't have Five Below here. I mean, the town closest to me is super small. So there's like a Walmart, a Ross, a Marshall's, and a thrift store. And that's really that's all the shopping places they have. If I want to go like find like a Five Below or like a Home Goods, I'd have to go like almost an hour and a half one way to like the next big city for that. But man, I have been wanting to go to a Home Goods store so bad. They have some really cute stuff in there I see online. Have y'all ever been to the Home Goods store? I love shopping for like home decor, so yeah, I would love to check it out. Loves Hello Kitty, and they have all kinds. Oh, nice! That's awesome. I love Hello Kitty too. Oh, you have to drive. Oh, okay. So you live in a little town too, Lord Joseph, or you live out in the middle of nowhere? So you know what it's like. You got to take a little trip to town. I don't know how I feel about driving. I literally, there was a point where I got in like a bunch of car accidents and I had to get surgery and everything because of it. And I didn't drive for like 5 years because of it. And just like within the last couple years, I've been like driving myself like once a week to town. It's not too bad because it's like a 2-lane highway and there's not a bunch of traffic or anything, but I don't think I could drive myself to like the next big town over because there's a lot of traffic there. And that'd just be like way too overwhelming for me, you know? Oh, you have a Home Goods? Oh, lucky girl. I need to go check out Home Goods. Hi, July. How's it going? Thank you for joining. How are you? Yeah, I told the hubs. You need to take me to this next town over. I want to check out that Home Goods store. Because they have all those food, the food themed like stools and stuff. I need some of those in my life. Well, not need, but you know. Oh, you hate driving? You haven't driven in years, so you know what I mean, right, Miranda? I'm doing good, July. How are you, friend? Thanks for being here. Oh, it's all good, Lord Joseph. You know, everything that we go through in life, the good and the bad, end up shaping who we are as people. So, you know, it's okay, because everything I've gone through is all part of my story, and it's made me who I am. You know what I mean? Everyone goes through challenges in life. It's just all about how you pick yourself back up on the off the ground after going through those things in life, right? Yeah, I'm okay now. I don't know. Driving in a big city, I don't think I'd want to try that. Alright, our hamburgers are done, so I'm going to put them on a paper towel so they can dry a little bit. Get some of that oil soaked up. This has been so much fun though. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's so cool, Lord Joseph. They all have all kinds of different food themed, like glass stools there, like fruits and donuts, and I need some of those in my life. Okay. Let me get this camera rearranged here. What's up, Kiki Mama? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you? Okay. So I can move you a little closer, I think now. Yeah, I'm trying to slowly turn my kitchen into like dessert themed stuff. So I have these two pieces. This is the fake bake cake that I made. And I do have a tutorial on my other channel of how I made that. And then the little donut piece I bought from an artist online. Let me read the chat. You've always hated driving? I know, right? Yeah, I've never... Well, when I first started driving, I was really into it. I was like, yes, I have my freedom. I can go do what I want whenever I want. And I'm slowly, like, getting back to that, but... I don't know. It helps that I live in a little town. There's not a lot of traffic, so I don't mind driving too much now. But it's definitely been, I've slowly had to, like, build my confidence to get to this point, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Try the potato puffs that you can make with a single potato. What kind of potato puffs are you talking about, Kiki Mama? I've never heard of those, but I am looking for like recipe suggestions. So I'll write that down on my list. Potato puffs? Maybe you can tell me some more about these potato puffs, because I'm curious. I'm definitely down to try it. I love potatoes. Yeah, I'm wearing my little onesie today. It's really comfortable and warm. I feel like a big kid whenever I wear it. It doesn't have the little footsie things on it, which I'm kind of glad though, but yeah. Oh, they're like tater tots. Oh, okay. Do you know what Kiki Mama is talking about? The little potato puff thingies? You guys know what he's talking about? Or she? Both my parents only had... Oh, stick shift. Oh my goodness. I will never forget the day I learned how to drive a stick shift. It was an old Ranger, like a 92 something Ford Ranger, and like it was so stiff. And I remember I was stuck at the stop sign for like 30-40 minutes, like trying to figure it out. Good times. I will never forget that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I couldn't imagine like trying to learn, like just, you know, I was just learning stick shift to learn it, but thankfully we had automatic cars too, so I was able to learn with an automatic. Let's see. I'm still, sorry if the camera's shaking, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out the best like angle and stuff for this so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so stressful, right? Thankfully, I was like out in the country. I grew up like mostly in the country. So it wasn't too bad, but I remember even if there wasn't, like we had to keep telling people like, go around, go around. Let's see, so I cook this on low. Well, my hubs just came down here. He knows I'm streaming. He doesn't want to be on camera. Your first brand new car was a stick and I learned how to drive on the way home from the dealership? Oh my goodness, you've got some guts on you to do that. That's funny. You know, channel, if you look at the most popular shorts, great recipes. The channel is Shoe for Show. Okay, let me write that down. Shoe for Show. Is that where you found the potato puff thingy at? Let me get another paper towel in here. Yeah, thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. This has been so fun. You want me to pour you coffee? Oh, you just want soda. Anybody else have to OCD and click the clickers? Just gotta make sure they work, right? Yeah, I'll check that out, Kiki Mama, and see how it is. But yeah, I'm making slow cooker Salisbury steak, if you're curious what it is I'm making. So I've got the patties, and it says just to put them in here in a pyramid. I'll show you this step here as soon as I stack them up here. They look like cookies. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta click the clicks. Click the little tongs, make sure they're working. My dog Jack used to freak out whenever I used to I'd click him at him and he'd try to bite at him. He was so funny. Okay, so we did that. So I don't really want to take this out of the phone holder. Okay, I'm moving the camera so you can see. So I got these stacked up like a pyramid. Sorry, you guys are going on a little roller coaster right here. All right, so next up, what do I have to do? Add these things and the water. 3/4 cup of water. Okay. Let me fill in this. So what other kind of content do y'all like to watch on YouTube? Do you think you might be interested in like a steel tongue drum stream sometime? A steel tongue drum is like this giant metal drum. I've played it on the background of some of my shorts, but I thought it might be kind of fun to like do a stream where we're just like chilling and I'll like play the drums and you guys can just enjoy some drum playing. I don't know. I should make the Halloween. Ooh, that's a good idea. I do want to do some baking. All right, I'm gonna add this to the slow cooker. Yeah, it looks pretty good so far, right? I think so. I'll show this to you guys too when I do each little step. Yeah, make that Halloween cupcake. I know, that thing was epic looking, right? You'll literally watch anything? Okay. So do you know when you're going to start doing your lives, Miranda? I know you said maybe after the holidays. Alright. I'm one of those people, I got to get everything out of it, so I just added a little water to this. Stir it around a little bit so I can get every little last bit of that out. As far as cooking, has anyone ever seen the channel Josh and Mama? They're my, probably my most favorite cooking channel. They're called Josh and Mama. Definitely give them a look-see. They're so funny. Oh, yeah, all three of you were in the Halloween stream. So we got that put in there. Except for the people yelling. There was people yelling in the Halloween stream? Or what do you mean? I'm sorry. I got confused. Alright, so the au jus is going in here. Guess that'll help give it some more of that Salisbury steak flavor, huh? I wish I would have got another pack of that. Because I'm not going to do the other part on stream, but I am going to make some mashed potatoes and then put the Salisbury steak on top of the mashed potatoes. So I'm hoping this will give me enough of like gravy that I can use it on the mashed potatoes too. So it said you had to add 3/4 cup of water to this as well. I think I'm going to just add a little more water to it. It won't hurt. Yeah, Josh and Mama, aren't they so great? I seriously love them so much. I love watching them because of their southern accents too. They're so great. I love the relationship that they have too. Like, it's so wholesome. They're so lucky to have that like close relationship like that, you know what I mean? You just hit your 50 subs. Woohoo! Congratulations! That's awesome. Thinking of going live for the new year, and I don't know, I'm thinking of having different days to do something. One day doodle, one day have story time. Ooh, that sounds like good. Kind of mix it up a little bit. That's a good idea. Still trying to figure out. I got you. I got you. I'm going to talk about the YT where people just are screaming. Oh, you know, has anyone ever seen, like, I was just scrolling lives one day on YouTube, and I came up on this couple, and they were dressed all, like, emo-ish, like, had, like, like, makeup on, and every time someone subscribed, they would say, ooh-woo. So, like, the girl was standing on a chair, and I guess her husband was standing there with her, and they just kept saying, ooh-woo, 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 like, over and over and over again. And they had, like, hella viewers in there. I'm like, people watch the weirdest stuff on YouTube. They're really wholesome. It's so refreshing to see positive people. Oh, well, thank you. That's nice of you to say. Thank you. Yeah, they are so wholesome. I love how they even got on the news and stuff. You know what'd be fun? If y'all don't know Josh and Mama, it's like a son and mom, and they do like mostly cooking content. And they do like this thing called parking lot reviews where they go to different like fast food places and try their food and review it. But Mama makes this dish. It's pineapple rings with a little mayo in the center and cheese on top. And I know it sounds really gross and it looks really weird, but I've always wanted to try it. So maybe I'll do that on this channel. Now I have a reason to try it. Alright, I'm going to add the onions. This was our impromptu ingredient. It didn't say to add the onions, but onions are always good in everything. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. Yeah, they're so funny, right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Kiki Mama? The Ulu streams? It's very strange. But, you know, I'm not going to judge. To each their own. They had a bunch of viewers in there, so I guess they're doing something right. I don't know. Alright. I'm going to show this to you so you can check it out. So yeah, this is going to have to cook for like 3 to 4 hours, so I'm not going to be able to show the finished product with this particular recipe. I really hope like in the future to do some just regular cooking so you can see like the whole finished thing at the end and I can eat and like chat with you guys. But I will share this recipe as a short and I'll share a picture of it today as a post if you want to see what it ends up looking like. Lord Joseph. Yeah, I want to give it a try. Like, I don't know. I've always just been kind of curious, like, what it tastes like, because Mama seems to love it. But Mama has really improved with her cooking. Like, she actually seasons stuff now. And one of the last videos I saw, she actually waited for the water to boil before adding stuff to it. And she waited for the oil to, like, get hot. So she's improving, but I don't know. Sometimes some of the stuff that woman makes, I don't know. Yeah, right, Kiki Mama? It works. Well, thank you. Thanks, Lord Joseph. Let me show you guys. So here it is. I probably should try to put this other patty down. 1 second. Let me see. Do that. It's stuck to stack it, but I would really like it. Sorry, it's too close. If I could get this in the liquid. So here it is. The beef patties, some au jus sauce, some water, and some onions. And hold on, let me put you back on here. Whoops. Put you back on the stand. Hi, Kay for Shay. Welcome. How you doing? I'm just doing a little cooking today. I know, right? It did feel like rage bait. You're so right about that. She was just rage baiting us the whole time. It didn't say to add any of this other ingredients, but you know, like I said, I'm kind of a rebel when it comes to following recipes, so I'm gonna add a little more seasoning to this. Just to put a little extra love in here. You can never have too many seasonings. Well, it's gonna be good, Kiki Mama. I appreciate your honesty. At least you're honest. But, I mean, cooking is kind of like a piece of art. It always looks a little weird at some point in the process. But in the end, it's gonna turn out really good, I bet. I'll show you a picture of the recipe that I'm making. You would eat the whole pot? Hey for Shay, I am making slow cooker Salisbury steak. So let me show you what it's going to look like when it's done. Hopefully you can kind of see this. It's very bright. There we go. So this is what I'm making. So the patties are what I have going on right now, and then I'm going to make the mashed potatoes and add that on there. Yeah, you got to trust the process, exactly. So this has got to cook for 4 to 5 hours on low. So I'm just going to put that in there and set my timer. 1 second. 4 hours. We'll try 4 hours. And I got this really good jalapeno cheese bread yesterday from the grocery store, which I think will be pretty good on the side too. Maybe a little salad so we get some more veggies in there. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. I was live for about an hour. That's not too bad. I do want to start doing lives on here probably just once a week because doing those other lives really tire me out the rest of, Monday through Thursday. So I think I'm going to start doing lives here every Saturday, doing different kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do next Saturday. I don't really want to do another cooking thing in a row. So maybe we'll just chill. We just got a new wood burning stove installed yesterday. So maybe next week we'll just I'll have the camera on the fire burning, and I'll play my little steel tongue drum in the background, and we could just chill, you know what I mean? It should be fun. Yum, just good home style cooking. I love it. Yes. I feel like all the restaurants, can I miss it? Yeah, I totally know what you mean, Lord Joseph. It's the same thing in the town closest to me. That's all they have. I saw that, Kay for Shay. You drew in pencil, right? It looked so good. Oh my god, you draw better than I could never draw myself like that. You did such a great job. Sounds good? Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know everyone in the chat is already subscribed to my other channel, but if anybody ends up rewatching this live for some reason, I do have another channel. It's Yaz the Artist, and I share all of my artsy, crafty things. This channel is for all the other hobbies I have besides art and crafting. So, I'm a woman of many talents and many hobbies, so this is just kind of more of my own personal side, I guess you could say. Saturday are chill lives, basically making a live without getting exhausted. Yes, and chilling. Exactly, Kiki Mama. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I will share, again, I'll share the picture of this all finished up later today as a post. So keep your eye out for that. And if anyone's interested in making this recipe, I will share it in the description as well. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you again for joining me. It was so nice getting some one-on-one time with y'all and getting to have this conversation and getting to know you a little bit better and sharing a little bit more about myself. Because I don't really usually, dive too deep into my own personal side very much on my other streams or my other channels. So it's kind of nice to have this outlet, you know what I mean? Yeah, much love, everybody. Appreciate you so much. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, friends? Bye. Love you all. Be safe out there. Bye, friends.